I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. I said Milwaukee Bucks, Green Bay Packers trades, rumors, and news. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the electrifying content with the people. Y'all, oh, I'm hyped. Hey, this was a great game. Great game by the Green Bay Packers today. I know the 49ers didn't have Brock Purdy. I know they didn't have Bosa. I understand all of that. Before people start talking, I know that they were injured. Nonetheless, when a team is down, there's key players. This is how you play. We beat them easily, 38-10. This game actually should have been way worse if it wasn't for a couple of drops and some miscues on defense. This really would have got ugly. If we get that touchdown from Christian Watson. There was a drop. Quay Walker dropped the interception. I mean, this game really could have got ugly. It could have really got ugly. Salute the Packer Nation. My bad, y'all. So hyped the charge. This has been a great weekend for Wisconsin sports. We got the Bucks winning. We got the Packers winning. Hey, this is a great weekend going into Thanksgiving in a short week. Hey, this is great. This is great. So salute to everybody joining. Appreciate y'all tapping in. If you haven't already, hit the like button. You know we grinding after every Packers game. We going live. I'm just very hyped and charged right now for the Packers. I'm gonna say something, and I'm not saying this with no disrespect at all. Josh Jacobs is a better running back for this team than Aaron Jones. That speed and power hit different with Josh Jacobs. I'm just keeping it real. I know a lot of people were distraught about us letting Aaron Jones go, but I think Josh Jacobs has proven that he's the real deal. He's the real deal. So I just got to put that out there. He is the real deal, Josh Jacobs. 3 touchdowns, and against this defense is still really good even without Bosa. And this is the first running back I don't even know in how long to get over 100 yards rushing. I mean, yo, what are we doing? What are we doing? Hey, the Packers. You know what's so crazy? The Packers winning these games, they're not even making up any ground in the division. We're just keeping pace. The NFC North is by far the toughest division in football. That's where the real soldiers is at. I'm telling you, Detroit will not lose. Hey, the Vikings find a way to win. The Packers keep winning. This division is no joke. The NFC North is no joke. I also want to give credit because years back, if y'all been watching the channel, I kind of used to bag on Matt LaFleur a lot, saying that he was being carried. Matt LaFleur is an excellent coach. I was watching some of these play calls and some of these run designs. They were just blowing my mind. Some of the motion and misdirection. You don't even know where the play is going. Like Matt LaFleur is a cold coach. He is really a cold coach. Some of the play designs we have is ridiculous. It's next level. I've never seen a play call where you're running two different screens, where you're running a wide receiver screen and a tight end screen simultaneously. That was insane. And what I'm talking about was that play to Tucker Craft. If y'all watched that play, it was two screens on that play. You see Jordan Love look right immediately. That's the wide receiver screen. Then when he pans back left, that's where he sees Tucker Craft for the tight end screen. Like the play design is just amazing with the Packers right now. It's just really good. I have no problems with our offense whatsoever. My only problem is Jordan Love's decision making at times is very questionable. The 49ers arguably, I saw you in the chat too, Jeff. He should have thrown about 2 picks in this game. He still he still takes a lot of chances. Like we call him Jordan Favre. It just is what it is. You're gonna have to live with that. I think that just might be who he is. I'm not sure yet. I don't want to just stamp him like that, but I just think that's the player that he is. He's just gonna take chances. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat, but I just think that we're gonna have to live with that. That's just who he is, and hopefully his mistakes don't cost us a ton of games. But it just is what it is. Like I said, maybe over time as he becomes older, he'll get a little bit wiser. But right now, he has the ultimate faith in his arm because he has outstanding arm talent. And I get it, but he has to be more. He has to protect the ball more, in my opinion. He definitely has to protect the ball more. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. The only problems that I'm really seeing, I'm gonna get into the stats and then I'll open the lines up here, is that the only thing I'm really concerned about besides Jair Alexander being healthy, Xavier McKinney obviously is a Pro Bowl player right now, another interception, outstanding year for him, is that we don't get any pass rush. I keep telling y'all that because that's a problem. You can't play elite teams and not get a pass rush because their quarterback is gonna carve you up. That's my concern. We get absolutely no pass rush from our defensive line. I'm calling out Kenny Clark, all of y'all. They get no pass rush. That's extremely concerning, especially with the 49ers being Trent Williams was also out there, outstanding tackle, and we couldn't get any pass rush. Is very concerning. Kenny Clark, I think has one sack the whole year. Rashawn Gary has one sack. I mean, like, what are we doing? We got to figure that out. We definitely, because we're gonna put our secondary at risk because we're not getting any pass rush. That's one of the few things I see that's wrong with this team. And for to keep us from making a deep run into the playoffs or a Super Bowl will be penalties. It will be pass rush, and it'll be Jordan Love protecting the football. Those three things is what we need to shore up to win the Super Bowl. We have enough talent. We can beat Minnesota. We can beat Detroit, to keep it real. It's just we gotta not beat ourselves by making silly mistakes. That's what we have to do. Like that's what it comes down to. The Packers gotta stop beating themselves. And I don't want us to have to blitz. I don't know. I thought I saw somebody say that in the chat. I pop off with everybody in the chat in a minute. We shouldn't need to blitz. We should have a good enough defensive line to get some pressure. Blitzing is that's when you get one-on-one coverage, and then one of these quarterbacks gonna get tossed. So like we got to figure something out with this pass rush. We need a pass rush to win a Super Bowl. I don't know if you can win a Super Bowl without a pass rush. Y'all let me know if that's possible, but I don't think so. I don't see it. I don't see it. Let's get into these numbers. I'm gonna open up the lines here momentarily. Shout out everybody. Hey, hey, the Packers has only lost 3 games this year. And we could say that we should arguably only have lost maybe 1 game this year if it wasn't for field goal kicking and stuff. So I'm like, let's be proud of the Packers too. We fighting in this division. We fighting in the NFC North. Salute. And we got this young team, and we over here, we squabbling. We taking all phase right now. We ain't scared of nothing. And the stretch we got coming up is serious. Packers win 38-10. We took control from the first quarter on. We went on a beautiful drive, and that I mean the first quarter was really beautiful as far as the back-to-back drives, just making good plays, running the football, keeping them off the field. We took the air out of the football. We played well offensively. Just a great scheme to go against this team. We kept their possessions down, plays down. It was very smart football. Very smart football. And then they did score on a late drive in the second half. We also scored. I mean, second quarter, we also scored, but we really should have scored 14 in this quarter, and I think that would have put this game out of reach even more so. But I'm not going to get too mad at Christian Watson. Everybody drops one. We have a team that tends to drop passes. Christian Watson drops some passes. I hope Romeo Dobbs is okay. He drops some passes. It happens. Let's not take Christian Watson's head off. He's made a lot of great plays. He's stepping up. He dropped one pass. Let's not kill him. Let's not kill him over one pass. And then pretty much we took control, especially in the fourth quarter. We poured it on. It's just a good win. This is the way you should beat a team that's down their stars. 38-10 at home. That's how you handle business. Brandon Allen, their backup, had one touchdown, one pick. The pick was great to Xavier McKinney. He did his one too. Christian McCaffrey held them in check. Hey, shout out to the defense for stopping the run. Let me give them their credit there because this defense has been susceptible to the run in the past, and this especially against the 49ers. So for them to hold them to 2.8 yards a carry is very impressive. George Kittle just made some great plays and great catches out there. I'm not gonna hold you. George Kittle is just a great tight end. You can only do so much. He got 6 catches, 82 and a touch. It is what it is. He's a great all-time great tight end. Jawan Jennings, who's been killing lately, we held him in check. I mean, we held him to 199 yards and 1 touchdown. We caused a fumble. Shout out to Van Ness, the young defensive end we have. He did cause the fumble against Brandon Allen. We just played well. We played solid defensively. We still got to work on. I feel like we're still missing a lot of tackles and have poor angles on tackles. And I see too many people trying to shoulder tackle instead of arm tackle. You know what I'm saying? This isn't Madden. You can't hit stick in real life like that. It don't work like that. So besides that, I'm really happy with the defense. Like I said, we get a pass rush, we'll be straight. We gotta figure out some way to generate pressure though. Jordan Love, solid effort, 13 to 23. Obviously, there was drop passes in here, but nonetheless, no turnovers. Technically, 2 touchdowns. We'll take it. Josh Jacobs, who's getting the game ball today, 26, 106, 4.1, 3 touchdowns against the stout 49ers team is very, very impressive. Hey, Josh Jacobs is a power back. I like what he gives us. I really like what he gives us. And y'all know how I feel about Emmanuel Wilson. He has some nice runs out there. I think he's solidified as our backup running back, and I like the change of pace that he gives the Packers with his speed. And I also like the Packers do those little end arounds and all that. I just like our offense. I like the play design. Like, shout out to LaFleur. LaFleur is a mastermind. And Shanahan on the other end for the 49ers called some great plays as well. I'm not a hater. These are two great coaches that went at it. You know what I'm saying? We just have more bullets in the chamber than they did. And the score shows you that. Yeah, Josh Jacobs is a beast. 42 carries. I like the amount of carries. 169, 4 yards a carry. I'm not mad at that. Romeo Dobbs before he got hurt, three catches, 54 yards. Tucker Craft. Y'all, you know what, y'all? I don't feel like we use Tucker Craft or not enough. Tucker Craft is cold. Why are we not using him enough? We should be featuring him. He should be being used like Travis Kelsey. In my opinion, Tucker Craft is cold, y'all. He can block. He got speed. Like, use this man. Yeah, let me know if I'm tripping. I just feel like Tucker Craft is being underutilized. And if they start to focus on him a little bit, it'll really open up the offense because Tucker Craft should be getting double. He should be getting like how they treat George Kittle. They should be treating Tucker Craft if we're using him effectively. He has the same skill set. And I'm not trying to jack or anything. I feel like he has just as good of a skill set as Kittle, as Tucker Craft. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. But solid performance by Dobbs. Like I said, Tucker Craft had the nice touchdown. Jaden Reed, not too much. It was 163 yards. This game came down to the running game and just taking time off the clock. Quay Walker did have 7 tackles today, but again, I'm not a Quay Walker fan. He did have a tackle for a loss. I just feel like the problem I have with Quay Walker is he's reactive. Once something happens, then he goes. He can't watch film and know a play is happening and get to the spot. Do you get what I'm saying? Things have to happen for him to react. He can't see this is the play they running. They should be going here, here. Let me make a beeline here and get ahead of the play. He can't do that. That's my problem. He's not a thinker out there. He kind of wait, react. Even when he's in zone, he still don't know what he's supposed to do. So I definitely have problems with Quay Walker. I hope he figures it out before the playoffs because otherwise he's gonna get us exposed because he's out of position a lot. So we got to sure that up at some point about Quay Walker or find someone that can play center field for us. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not a Quay Walker fan at all like that. I just don't like his awareness at all. It's very low. It's very low. Don't let these 7 tackles fool you. Yeah, you can tackle somebody after they run past you, but can you get to can you stop them from making any progress? Can you get to before the ball gets there? I need him to be able to make plays. We don't have, you know what? We just haven't had any playmakers on the defensive line or at linebacker. Like, I'm talking about real playmakers since Clay Matthews, and I'm keeping it real with that. We haven't had no playmakers. I'm talking about game changers since Clay Matthews. We need to get some game changers, either on the defensive line or in a linebacking core. You just need that to win a Super Bowl. You need to have someone that can disrupt an offense. We don't have anyone that can disrupt the offense. That's what's concerning. That's what's really concerning. You need someone that can disrupt an offense or somebody the offense has to key on. We don't have that. You got Jair, you got McKinney, with those secondary. We need somebody in our front seven to step up. Seriously, like that's insane. I just don't get it. And the biggest part of this game, I definitely will say, is just time of possession. We just ran the clock. I mean, look at that. That's the game. 36 minutes to 23. We took the air out the ball. Shout out to Matt LaFleur for smart play calling. This is a quality football team we have here in Green Bay, ladies and gentlemen. A very quality team. We just need a few things to go our way and just be smart, and we definitely can get a trophy. I'm telling you. I'm not scared of Detroit. I am not scared of the Vikings, especially the Vikings. I'm not scared of either one of them teams. I think we can beat them and we match up well against anybody. We just got to play smart football. That's it. We play smart football, we good. But that's it. Like the turnovers, the smart, penalties, all of that. Because that's what hurt the 49ers today. The 49ers had penalties for days. What did they have? 9. Yeah, 9 for 77. You know what I'm saying? That helped us a great deal as well, killing their drives. See who's in the building. Shout everybody out. Then we're going to open up the line. Let's kick it. Robert Allen in the building. Eric Payne in the building. The homie. Robbie H in the building. Mr. Cool, the living legend in the building. Brandon King Carter in the building. The homie Jeff Riley out of the OC in the building. Ryan Love in the building. Mr. 414 in the building. Pamela Davis in the building. Foreign Land, what's good? Patricia P, what's good? I see the queens of the chat showing up. What's good? Salute to y'all. Oliver Story in the building. Bleacher Report boss, what's good? Is Brenda in there? What up, Brenda? Salute to Brenda. Hey, Brenda, what's good? Been a minute. Salute to Brenda. Carrie, what's good? Queens of the chat in here. Deep. Scales, what's good? Appreciate y'all tapping in, talking this Packers business. Ryan Love in the building, what's good? Hey, how y'all feeling? I know the NFC North is crazy, but I'm proud of how we playing. Robert Brooks, what's good? Jacobs, hey, Jacobs have made y'all forget all about Aaron Jones. Y'all don't even care about Aaron Jones no more. Hey, Jacobs is doing work. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. Jacobs is doing real work out there. He is doing real work out there. For real. Robert Allen said Quay's an athlete, but obviously not an instinctual football player like Evan Williams. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He just doesn't have any situational awareness. Salute. The homie Eric Payne said, let's go. Josh Jacobs. Hey, Josh Jacobs is definitely going to be a Pro Bowler this year. But it's not just the speed. He has vision and power. I mean, he was looking for contact with the 49ers. He was trying to run people over. Salute to him. William Johnson in the building. What's good, bro? Said Josh Jacobs. He's the MVP today. Josh Jacobs is definitely our MVP today. Everything's there. You don't want a Walker jersey? Nah, definitely not. I hope he don't have one soon. Robbie A said, "Do y'all think MLF had a sit down with Halfley at halftime? Felt like MLF was having PSD about having a call offense and defense like he ended up doing last year. Maybe. You never know. You never know. I'm just happy they played well in the second half." Mr. Cool said Jordan Love is still struggling. He's nowhere near close to what he was second half of last season. We got to give him time. He's still like taking too many chances. I agree, Mr. Cool, but we are winning games still. So that's the positive. We are winning games. The homie Brandon said, "Go Pack, go!" Absolutely. Jeff Riley said, "I'm touring next week. I have to choose between my home team Packers and my favorite team, the Dolphins. Sorry, but I have to go with my favorite team, the Dolphins. It's all good. Hey, Jeff, we get it. We get it. Hey, y'all gonna lose, but I appreciate you being honest and upfront about that. We got to give y'all that work, bro. The homie Ryan Love said Packer Nation, that youth movement paying off big. Yeah, hey, the young guys is balling. The young guys are balling. I definitely agree with you there. Definitely agree. Let me put the link in the chat. Yeah, the link. This is a young team. Period. That's why I say you got to give them some time. Even with Jordan Love, let's hope he grows out of some of the decision making he's doing right now. Because some of the stuff he's doing is wild. Like some of these passes are really wild. I'm not gonna even hold you. That's just my personal. What up, Foreign Land? Mr. 414 said, I think Love's numbers would have been better if there wasn't as many drops. I agree. There definitely was some drops, but he also was making some poor decisions with the football as well, Mr. 414. We can't let that go either. Thank you, Patricia P. That is the biggest stat of the day. No turnovers. Yes, I completely agree. I completely agree. And caused the turnover. And caused 2 turnovers. Foreign Land said, Wisconsin, yeah, we cracking this weekend. Yeah, Bucks winning back-to-back. Packers winning. Let's go. Oh, yeah, the Badgers and Marquette won as well. Salute to Wisconsin. Let's go. Pam said facts. Oliver Story said Packers. Shout out victory. I said, yo, what up? Daniel Bleach Report boss said we had to let Jones go. Absolutely. Patricia P said it's the yards after contact that Jacob gets. Yeah, I agree. Ooh, nasty breakdown, Patricia. Exactly. Them yak yards be serious with him. The yak is serious. I agree. Pam said I never wanted the Bears to win a game more than today. Right? Oh, I thought they was gonna pull it off. Hilarious. Brenda Word in the building. Hey everybody. Hey Brenda, we missed you. Salute. Salute. Kerry said, hey, Amber, good game today. It's a W. Exactly. I don't care what the circumstances are. The homie Scales said, yo, what's good, Scales? Appreciate you tapping in, homie. Robert Allen said our scripted first 15 plays were diabolical. Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were. Scales said big win. Very big win. Hey, y'all, we got to win every game just to keep pace in the NFC North. It ain't even making up ground. That's how serious the NFC North is. It is whoever come out the NFC North is gonna be a real warrior. I expect whoever win the Super Bowl to come out the NFC North. Period. I don't even care if it's Mahomes in the Super. Whoever win the NFC North will win the Super Bowl. Watch what I tell you. Or comes out of the NFC North. I'm not gonna even say win. Whoever goes to the Super Bowl out of the NFC North, because it's gonna be one of those teams, is gonna win the Super Bowl. Watch what I tell you. Mr. 414 said, fun fact, Brett Favre threw a pick in every game he played in his entire career. Not to say Jay Love should protect the ball. I just feel that it's over magnified. That's actually crazy. Damn, Mr. 414 with the numbers. Ryan Love said we made the right decision on Aaron Jones and Josh Jacobs. Yeah, clearly. Clearly. Yeah, them yards after contact is serious, though. Definitely serious. Let me tap into Bleacher Report boss here. You ready, Bleacher Report boss? Tap in the homie here. Strong game.
Oh crap.
Yeah, you was out there looking like a ghost. Okay, there you go.
How you doing, man?
Cool, man. Hey, a Wisconsin weekend.
Finally.
Right.
After happened the last couple of weeks with the Bucks and the Packers. We didn't really give up much ground, but I mean, had to keep pace. But this is the game you gotta win. Even like when I first saw, Purdy wasn't playing, Williams wasn't playing, and I was like, I didn't care. I was like, whoever. Like
Right.
His roles were reversed, and we was hurt like that. Would they
Nobody would
care?
care. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not about that. You play who's in front of you.
exactly. So I didn't want to hear no. Well, you just lost. You won because no. I don't want to hear none of that. Nope.
We won. That's all that matters. You act like Brock Purdy some type of impact player. Brock Purdy really ain't too much better than the cat that was playing.
Nope. Um,
Brock
Brandon,
Purdy.
a career backup, so he wasn't really that.
Right,
He was on the Bengals last year for like last couple of years before he
right.
came to them. But the Packers did the game plan. I'm so happy they did. They just ran the ball down their throats.
And
They
yeah, they took time off the clock. They, like I said, they took the air out of the ball. They didn't allow them to even be on the field like that. It was great. It was great to sit. Like I said, Matt LaFleur is a cold coach, bro. As far as on that offensive side, our play calling is extremely dynamic. It's extremely dynamic.
I just like how they took air out of the ball. They ran the ball down the field. They didn't let they didn't let um they didn't let our quarterback Love just throw a ton,
Right.
but he threw like 3 picks that he could have been picks. Like
But you know why that happened though too? Was Matt LaFleur was protecting Love too with the play calling. Don't sleep, y'all. That wasn't by accident. That was by design because Love is a little bit careless with the football. He kind of wanted to limit it, and by limiting it, how do you do that? Is by running the football effectively. 40
yeah,
rushing attempts is serious
it's serious. I kind of feel that this game plan worked to perfection. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been a
for
40
drops. Right,
burger the way the game was going, and they put us to stop McCaffrey from running. Well, that was game plan. I
right.
knew that was stop McCaffrey from running, and then just tee off on him at that point. But it just like you said, and I saw you in the we was talking in the
Right.
chat together. You can't stand our defensive line right now.
Oh
Like
no, I can't stand our defensive line at all. Our defensive line is Basura. To me, they don't do nothing. They're just warm bodies out there. That's
and then,
it. They're not getting no pressure. I just don't feel you could be a true Super Bowl contender team if you can't get any pressure.
no, and that's the problem. And I remember you said I don't want them blitzing that much, and then the guys be wide open. That's the
That,
problem.
that's the problem.
You try to blitz guys, and all of a sudden the guys wide open, and then you get guys out of the pocket. You got guys trying to throw outside on the receivers. It's getting ridiculous because the Packers can't keep.
Appreciate you, Mr. Cool. Appreciate you, Mr. Cool. That was dope to say, Mr. Cool. I appreciate you, sir. Yeah, appreciate it.
That's cool for ever been bringing this every day, every live. We
Right.
appreciate it. Yeah,
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Salute, salute. Go ahead, Bleach Report, boss.
yeah. It's just that what the Packers done, they just give everybody the ball. They give everybody touches. It's not really a game plan to stop the Packers right now. It's just not really. I can really think. Only thing I can think of that can hurt the Packers is Jordan Love.
Yep,
Just don't
and that's crazy to say. Yep.
just don't throw the ball away. Protect the football and just do your job. That's all you gotta do.
Look at that. I knew he was top 5, but damn. Robert Brooks, good looking. Josh Jacobs is third in the league in rushing. He's behind Henry and Barkley. Two running backs they said was. You know what's funny? At a point in time, people thought all three of those running backs were washed. Jacobs, Barkley, and Henry. Now look, crazy.
It went
Sometimes
to
it's
team.
about scheme and team.
They actually go to teams actually taking care of them.
Right.
Titans take care of Henry. The Giants just made a huge mistake by letting Barkley go.
They crippled. They didn't let him go. They picked Daniel Jones over him. So shout out to them,
And
dummies.
where he at now?
All right, I'm bench.
Where he? You
What did
can't
what
just
did you think about what did you think about as far as us defensively? I felt like we were missing tackles too.
they miss a lot of tackles.
They
I
miss
feel
a
like
lot
that.
of tackles. That's I
I felt
wasn't worried about them losing this game, but what I want to see is to tighten up on the little things because when you're going against the Vikings, you're going against the Lions, you can't make any mistakes. Them teams is killing you on mistakes. Killing you on mistakes. That's
And
what I'm looking for us to improve on the discipline side of the game. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think mostly it's the linebackers helping out the corners because you don't want McKinney trying to cover on Kill the whole game. Remember, like, he
Right,
was the whole game. You want him back there for your last line of defense, just in case you need something else going. And I felt like they messed up by now. You know, they have like a linebacker on receiver out to the outside, or they have running back going to the outside, he's wide open, they're doing the zone. It's not working.
right,
Like, if you're gonna blitz them, don't play a zone either, and then you're gonna get hurt. Like, you gotta play at least a man to man, then blitz, because then they'll take you don't have a guy wide open that fast. You know how
right.
like they'll just give them way too many wide open
And that's
zone
why,
plays.
and to be honest, that's why we had to play zone because we couldn't get any pressure. That's why if you saw us, if y'all was paying attention, due to that's what Hafley had to adjust. We couldn't get pressure, so you can't just get one on one coverage. They're gonna be running out there forever and they're gonna get beat deep. So you gotta play zone where they can just cover areas because we couldn't get a pass rush. That's why we had to play that what is it, the Tampa 2. It's pretty much what we was playing was a Tampa 2
It's,
because
if
we couldn't generate pressure, so you gotta play it safe.
it's going to cost us one of these games if we don't
Right, yeah,
get.
they gotta figure that out. We gotta get pressure, bro.
I don't care if you have to put guys out because I was noticing that um Clark was in there mostly, but the other guy
Gary?
huh,
What, Gary?
yeah, he wasn't in there that much. They
No, I
took
didn't
him
see
out.
him that much either.
Yeah, they took him out a couple here and there, and they took him out, but they had Clark in there. And that the problem was that's the problem. Like you getting these guys that supposed to be rushing the passer, and they barely even doing that. Like I seen like the quarterback get rushed like 2 times, and those coverage sacks. But you're not rushing somebody that should be getting tackled the whole time. Like
Right.
it should,
How do our highest paid defensive linemen have 2 sacks among the both of them?
that's like the most ridiculous thing I've seen.
That's very telling. That's what I'm saying, Packer Nation, friends and family. Like, that's a problem. Your two highest paid players on defense got 2 sacks collectively.
And this
When we go against these like elite teams and teams with Super Bowl aspirations, they're gonna have to step up. They have to step up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They have to step up.
well, what's your thought about how the Packers ran the ball, especially where they were trying to get more mixed direction plays, and then they try
That's
to
what I
run
like the most is the play calling. I thought the play designs were immaculate. I couldn't even like even the cameraman couldn't even keep up with what was going on. They be looking one with the camera be one way and the play be. I'm like, oh yeah, this a Matt LaFleur different on them play calls. He different.
He's
And then
trying
I
to.
like how they use the wide receivers and them wide receiver jet sweeps. Hey, the Packers play calling is dynamic, bro. They different. And I love how when we pass for chunks, and check down is the what we doing next. So, but the plays initially looking for a big chunk, if not, check it down. And that's what I think it should be simplified for Jordan Love because he get too hyped. It should be that you look if you don't see the chunk play, just check it down. Don't get the messing around getting too cute. Because usually when the Packers have a chunk play, they're wide open and they're in the middle of traffic. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. But when he get to running around trying to do too much, that's when he try to put on the cape and try to be the hero.
Too much though. He tried to put that ball down, so, like some tight windows on a couple of his throws. I'm like, oh man, if the guy would turn around 1 minute sooner, like 1 millisecond sooner, it'd be
He threw
intercepted.
one right with that one pass he tried to throw to Watson. That was insane. I was like, what are you doing? Not the touchdown he dropped, but that other one where it's like in the middle of the field and that dude was sitting in front of like he didn't see it. I was like, yo, my man is
It
wild.
lost it, play knocked out of his hand. I'm like, you can't. Come on, man. You can't be throwing these balls like this, man. We don't want to give them no momentum. We don't want to give them nothing.
Right.
We don't get nothing. We want to win this game and just send them home because we don't have to deal with them anymore.
Okay,
Even if
Patricia.
you know how long it's hard to us to deal with that team. Nope, we ain't dealing with that.
So Patricia think when we scored that touchdown, then we played the soft zone. I hate it. Yeah, that's fair, but why though? That zone, I don't like it, Patricia,
So the
either.
kill, Kittle, somebody that kill when they kill that call, yeah.
Yeah.
That play made me mad because at that point you wasn't even rushing the passer that much. You tried to rush like 4 guys, and then you try to rush 6, but then you got caught napping because the other guys got open to the side. It just I didn't get why they did that, and just I felt like that if they wanted to, just finish them off.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they finally finished them off, but it took until the third quarter to do it.
Right. Robert
And
Allen said that. So you was right. So Robert Allen said Cox got some snap. We're just struggling, period, on the defensive line. It's not even on one particular player. I just go in on Rashawn Gary and them because they're the highest paid. But our defensive line in general is to me is not even meeting expectations. Not even close to meeting expectations. You have to generate pressure against these good teams. They're gonna carve you up if you give them too much time. Just like if you give Jordan Love a clean pocket, he gonna kill you. Kill
right,
you. You have to be able to collapse the pocket to win in today's NFL on the highest level.
they blitzed him
On
a
the
lot.
highest level.
Yeah, they blitzed him a lot today. They wasn't really giving him much time to even throw it down the field. Like if he tried to run out of the pocket, they had got waiting for him. It was like
Right.
every time he crossed out of the pocket, they like, you ain't going out there. Nope. And
Exactly. It was a
it's
great
just
defensive call. I mean, we have more weapons and we're a good offense, but Shanahan over there, they're good coaches, bro.
he's a good coach. He just not have good luck with the injuries this year for
Right.
them. So I mean, McCaffrey been hurt this whole year pretty much. Um, one of their best receivers been out. He got
Yeah,
hurt.
Ayuk is out. And I get that. That's what I'm saying. If a team is that if they're down like that, you don't play with your fool. You get them out of there. And that's why I'm happy and satisfied with the way the Packers did this game today. 38-10. That's a statement. Like, hey, y'all came in here wounded and we put y'all down. We
Yeah,
didn't play with y'all. We put y'all down. And it really could have been worse. If we'd have been a little bit more disciplined, we would have been able to hang 40 plus on them, I believe.
and we could have did my old Yeller did. Got
Right.
go
Yeah.
to
But I,
take
but
them
I
out.
but I'm happy with what I'm seeing. We're definitely a playoff team. I just don't know if we're a championship yet until I can see this defense
They
do
gotta play
something.
better teams they gotta play better against teams that they're
Right.
gonna struggle. They gotta play the Lions good. They gotta beat teams like we're gonna face Dolphins on this
Right.
Thursday, Thanksgiving. They gotta beat teams like that. They gotta take these teams out because you're not gonna go into somebody's house and then you're gonna just think just beat them because all talent. You gotta have to have some good play calling.
We need
But
and execution. We just got to execute.
yeah,
Tackling. All of those things matter. Tackling.
I believe
Being in position. Don't get
I
caught napping. Quay Walker, that's his problem. He get caught napping. And then he always trailing a play. He did have a couple tackles for loss today, but I know why those happened. The play was strung out. He was able to dart in. It was straightforward. He didn't have to think. When he got to
yeah
think is the problem with Quay Walker.
he
That's why he's good at reacting and tackling. He can't get to spots. We had a cut that young dude. Was it Cooper?
Bill Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper. Why get Cooper some run?
I thought he was hurt. No, no, no. Yeah, I thought Cooper was hurt.
He
Everybody
might
else, it
be
was
because I felt like he was playing better than Quay Walker. He at
yeah,
least got a little bit more awareness.
yeah. He was hurt yet today, but they said something about him probably playing maybe
Yeah.
Thursday or
No,
yeah,
I
pass.
Scales. No, I'm not saying the defense isn't solid. It is. It's a middle of the pack defense. My problem is without that pass rush, you're gonna have a ceiling on what you're possibly able to accomplish as far as winning the Super Bowl because you gotta have a pass rush to against good team. You just gotta have a pass rush. I just don't see it. I'm just
Yeah,
being real. I don't want to. I love the Packers, but I gotta be realistic. I don't know. You have a ceiling without a pass rush.
yeah. They playing against these teams that really have either hurt or they got suspect offenses. And like I said, when we go against the
Look at
best of the
Robert
best,
Allen. Look at Robert Allen. Defense is good enough to win games, but not Super Bowl worthy at this point. I agree.
Agree.
And that's no disrespect or slighter, like, not appreciating what they doing. That's not that. This is realistic conversations that we have on this channel, and we keeping it real. We're supporters of this team, and yes, we're fans, but we're not fanatics. You got to be realistic. And if you're realistically looking at this defense, we're good. But to say we're good, it's a Super Bowl defense, I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't.
It,
There's no way.
it, they they got either make some more stunts. Like I understand that this is our defense coordinator first year, but in the playoffs, if you got something that you can pull out of your pocket, you trying to save for the playoffs, then save for the playoffs. But other than that, you better as soon as the playoffs happen, you better use it fast and hurry because you better do a lot of these stunts and movements, and you gotta take them out. Like you gotta start using these defensive players, these defensive tackles better than this because once you face the offensive line, they're not gonna let you do all that stuff. So I just
Amtrak said Cooper was inactive. Okay,
yes, I
that's
remember
why.
he was
Okay,
active. I just I'm just thinking about how if we play against the Lions and we just made a couple mistakes like that and how they just aggressive. They don't play. They'll go for it on 4th and 3 or 4th and 4. They'll go for it. They don't care. They want to win. They ain't chase any they
mm-hmm.
went it's championship game, but they ain't taste they go to the Super Bowl winning yet. So they like, we're gonna keep on doing what we're doing every year. So we gotta be disciplined. They gotta play disciplined sound football to win games like that. They can't like they did last year, and we the Packers went there last year and they beat them at their house. And if they do, they can do it again. But they just gotta bring in the intensity, pressure, and attention to detail to play against these teams. Because like right now it's good. I feel good about this win today.
Right,
Too. But I like you said, I thought about it after the game. Like even like they was like, oh yeah, I'm happy about the win, but I just think about how you're in the playoff hunt right now.
right,
You fight for a spot, and the line's gonna be up there because they want to get that bye. They want that bye badly. They want to
right,
play, and I'm thinking like they're gonna be a team to beat. So if you want to beat the man, you gotta beat the man. You gotta beat that team and just let them know like, look. You have a good record. You beat us at home,
right. And
but
and I'm not saying, and like I said, I want this team to win the Super Bowl, be great. We're just talking about things they need to address to get to the end game, which is the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And even Tom Brady's been saying what we've been saying in past lives. Jordan Love, for us to be a Super Bowl. They asked Tom Brady. I don't know if y'all heard that. What is this team a Super Bowl contending team? He's like, I'm not sure yet. He's like, somebody's gonna have to step up on defense. He mentioned Kenny Clark, and then he said Jordan Love is gonna have to protect the ball. That's everything we've been saying and preaching. That's what's keeping this team from me just saying we book it. We can go to the Super Bowl. Is the lack of pass rush and Jordan Love protecting the football. Those two things have to be resolved for us to say we're Super Bowl contenders. Period.
like if Tom Brady can see that, and he's not even he's a natural player that understands the game. But if he
Right.
sees that, then why the Packers should see that? They cannot win. You can't win big games if your guys ain't pass rushing. You want them to get paid. They're not even doing their jobs. Like and then Love has to protect the football. It was a running joke that he threw the interception every game, and this is like the first time in a while that he had thrown an interception. But
Technically, he didn't throw an interception. He threw an interception. They just dropped him. But yeah, technically,
technically, but man, and I
Love
remember
is reckless. But Love's arm talent is ridiculous. I mean, his arm, woo,
oh man,
serious.
I just hope that they figure it out to the defensively. Once they figure it out, we can beat anybody. Like I don't care who it is. I'm not scared of anybody on their schedule. If they can figure it out, they can make some damage in their schedule because it's still close. Like I mean, this is not over.
Right.
I mean,
And we got to play both of them teams again. We got to play Detroit. We got to play the Vikings.
And so and these snatch those wins up and just try to end them. Just end this and try to get into the
Somebody
playoffs.
said it in the chat. I apologize. I don't remember who said it. Somebody said I never cheered for the Bears so hard in my life as I cheered for the Bears today. Yo. Oh, I
Man,
thought the Bears had it. I thought they had it. I was like, get them Bears.
Caleb Williams gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
He
he's a good
I,
quarterback.
he's a good quarterback. He's gonna figure it, like, not this year, but I'm telling you about, if you get like a good full training camp and off season with this team.
Our division is gonna be the toughest in football for years to come. We got all young quarterbacks. Caleb is young. Love is young. Goff is young. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying? Like it's this. Darnold is young. So is McCarthy or whatever the they number one pick is. Like this division is gonna be like this for a minute.
what about because I got a feeling they're gonna fire that coach from the Bears, and then the next coach might be Belichick. It might be Belichick.
I can't see Belichick going to the
I don't.
Bears.
It's I don't know. It gotta be somebody big because they that owners don't want to lose like this. They want results fast.
We
And
want results fast. And we
yeah,
all want results fast. Well, you know what else we got to talk about? Amtrak's. I see you in the chat. Alexander helps the defense, but he doesn't fix the pass rush. I want us to focus what can fix the pass rush. Who fixes the pass rush? We have to get pressure on the quarterback. Jair Alexander doesn't get pressure on the quarterback. Yes, he helps as far as shutting down the side of the field, but you still got to be able to get to the quarterback.
I
That's the problem.
personally I think that I like Cox. Been playing the last couple of games okay on the defensive line, but I think it's more of they gotta rotate these guys out more. Like if guys ain't pressuring, rotate them out, put somebody else in. Like you ain't getting into. I see some pressure, but it's like vice
Facts,
versa.
Marvin.
You gotta start rotating these guys out. They're not gonna get anybody else off of waivers or anything, but they gotta prove themselves. They got like I'm like you gotta prove to me you can rush this passer when it's third down. I want to stop doing these salsa dances and just get in there because it's a lot of pretty much they getting pushed a little bit back and they're trying to grab. Like stop doing that. Just go in there and get them. Get the quarterback.
That's
He's
it.
not a back. I mean, a running quarterback, I understand. You gotta stay in your lane and make sure the guy doesn't run down the field. That they they struggle against they used to struggle against these running quarterbacks, but they figured it out finally. But then they got to worry about quarterback and just stay in that pocket and just dart it down the field. They gotta stop doing stuff like that. They gotta
Right. But I do agree. Jair will help a great deal
yeah.
defensively.
He had a PCL tear in his knee. That's what I heard,
So how long
and
is he out?
he's week to week at this point because I don't think he's gonna play this week against the Dolphins. So
Mm,
I just yeah.
that's gonna be tough. No Jair against the Dolphins is tough.
Yeah, I mean, especially you got Hill and Waddle. Oh man,
Jonnu Smith.
Darryl Smith, A Chain, that
Right.
guy,
They got an all speed team.
man. If you don't, if you don't make sure you put a helmet on one of those guys, they're gonna run past you.
And that's
Like
the
that's
thing. And we do too much shoulder tackling. I hate when people don't they run into you like, what are you doing? Who do you think you are? Like, we gotta tighten up on the tackling though. We definitely
the
have to tighten up on the tackling.
tackle is so bad. Like you can't be trying to grab somebody or just use your shoulder. Like you gonna have to get in their chest and take them down. I understand the quarterback can't do that, but
Right.
the running, they're for a game. Get them. Even with the quarterback that run, if the quarterback go beyond that line of scrimmage, I'm finna pancake him. I don't care. You go. I'm finna pancake him.
Yeah, pancake him. Yeah, get him.
And I played football my day. I remember like
Hey,
he's
pancake,
quarterback.
right? He using a proper term. Like we gonna can pancake him.
Yeah. I mean I played middle school football, and I remember like my favorite thing to do was sack a quarterback, and I just used to get right from behind. You don't see it coming. Boom! His pancake on
Right.
the ground, and then I'm like, you don't know where it come from. He's like trying to get up. He's all woozy. Like, yeah. Next time you better look for him because I'm gonna get you
Okay.
again.
You see what Amtrak said? Amtrak said I would sit in the zone and make Tua beat me with check downs.
Yeah, that's how he
Are we
lost.
disciplined enough though? That'd be the problem.
I think right now if they're gonna have to take Hill, and they have to take Wild away. That's the
Yeah.
first thing I'll take Hill Wild away, and then force him to throw the A chain, and A chain get wherever he gets, but he's not gonna get too much after that.
Right.
But I think that what the Packers need to do, run the ball, get him out of here. Like, just get him out of here at that point. I don't like that. This game gonna be good. I think this game gonna be good. They need a game like this that they can be severely like threatened. But
Right. And I see y'all keep talking about Luke Van Ness. He did play. He did get that nice. He did cause that fumble today. I saw
it
that.
was.
Maybe he might turn into something. I don't know.
I ain't gonna hold you, but that kind of got lucky, man, because the quarterback slipped and then he got hit.
But at least he
And
got close to the quarterback. That's not a lot of our players haven't been doing that. So he might be something. We'll see. But we paying attention. We paying attention. Shout out to you, Marvin.
feeling done.
He said Robert Allen said the problem with that is they control the clock. Possessions will be critical. Exactly. That's why we can't make mistakes, and we got to make sure on defense that we stout. We got to be stout. Let's keep it real. We got to be stout.
Yeah, they gotta. I just think about how the defense line was playing today, and then they just gotta just get better. They gotta get better at that because I don't want to see them. They're gonna. I don't want them to get pushed back, and then all of a
Right.
sudden they couldn't run, or they couldn't. The only person that got off today was Kittle. That's because they think like Kittle got off on us.
Right. We played well. That's what I'm saying. We played well defensively. All we're talking about, friends and family, is things that this team needs to improve to really solidify being a championship Super Bowl caliber team. We're good enough to win games. We're going to be good enough to get into the playoffs, clearly. But we have to be able to get pressure. We have to be able to tackle to win a Super Bowl. That's the truth. That's the truth.
Because if you think you're gonna do it, it's not gonna work. You just ain't gonna be winning games like that. You ain't gonna tackle these guys back to back. So it's just I think that what the Packers have been doing the last couple of games is just getting by. But I mean, you got lucky with the
Okay.
Bears. But this week, I mean, against the other team, when we face the Dolphins, they gonna have to tackle because they go right past you. Like you
That's
can't arm
fact,
tackle.
Scales. We did win 3 games with a backup. I agree. We're a
Yes, we
good
did.
team. That's what I'm saying. We can win games. That there's no doubt. This team is a playoff team. We gonna win games. But is this defense strong enough for you to say Super Bowl caliber defense? Is the question. That's what
I,
we're asking. Is this a Super Bowl caliber defense?
I keep bringing this up. The Super Bowl we won. You asked that question during the season, like they weren't even playoff contention yet. Yeah, we wasn't like that defense. Just you couldn't throw near them.
Right, right. Yeah, like I
Couldn't.
just want us to find a way to generate pressure, like you said. If that's running stunts, whatever needs to be done for us to generate pressure is what we need to be on.
It has to be because of just that is. You say one guy, I'm like I can't even point it out to you because they're not been showing up. One sack by each guy that's been paid that much, and then today you even see Gary on the field that much. I mean, you just didn't see Rashad Garrett on the field that much. It's just I ain't like it. I don't like how. I just
Yeah,
don't like how it's happening in the game. You know what Edgar said about watch Dolphins. Yeah, he like I said Tua has two options. He go after Tyreek Hill, Jonnu Smith is good, but he
their
needs to just
offense is just good. Period. We got to keep it real. They have a potent offense.
they do. You got pressure him. You got to get him down. I mean, I'm not saying try to hurt the guy. I don't want him to get another concussion. That's what I keep thinking about with Tua.
Right.
Just get him. but I think they're gonna play better. They're gonna play better against this
Oh,
team because they
look
first
at this
round.
guy. Look at this guy. Look at Scales. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Packers defensive line is like Pat C is diabolical. Now
Oh my,
that is diabolical right there.
they are.
Shout out
They,
to Scales.
now
Ah!
I wanted to ask you this question real quick because somebody was going after you by the other
Right,
live talking about how MVPs matter more than winning a championship. Like, oh, you don't care if somebody win a championship. Now with football, championships don't really. I mean, championships matter more than MVPs. Yeah, you have one of the last guys that won the MVP won championships.
right.
Like won championships. It just Jack still had MVP. Mahomes. I mean, it just what matters more. Why does it matter more?
Shout out to Mr. Cool. Right. It's not. That's not even. I don't even pay attention to the trolls. I just give them one or two lines. I give them a couple bars and get up out of there. At, you're very selfish if any player thinks an MVP is more important than a championship. You know what I'm saying? Championships are what matters most. I'm telling you, you don't think Aaron Rodgers would trade two of his MVPs for championships? He absolutely would. Easily, in
Exactly.
a heartbeat. In a
It's
heartbeat. It,
exactly that's my
yeah, in a heartbeat. But on a positive, we for the Packers, Love did have a clean game. Regardless of how it happened, he had a clean game. We gotta give him that. He had a
man.
clean game.
I was close, man. A couple of them was close, but yeah, like you said, like he had a clean game. We had them on their heels. They was already down, and we like just looked at you, just kicked them like you down.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
And we didn't give them too many opportunities to get in back in the game. Besides like the drops, but turnovers and penalties didn't really cost us today. This was a fairly clean this is a pretty all around good game for the Packers. I
yeah, how
understand that the opponent it was hobbled, but nonetheless, I felt we played all around good football today. Let's just say that. Is that fair, friends and family? We had a good all around game. We didn't get exposed in any facet. Besides that kick return would have been a momentum changer. Nobody brought that up. Debo would have returned that kick at the in the third at after halftime in the third quarter. It would have been a different ball game. I'm telling
yeah.
you that then.
It
That
was
was
seven.
lucky that they got that holding. You remember
Was
they put Debo to run the kick return back after halftime? He took it 87 yards, but it was a holding call.
I was
That
like,
would have
thank.
made it. That would have impacted the game.
I was like, thank God. When that happened, I was like, oh man. But then, like, I saw it was a flag. I'm like, Holden's coming back, coming back, coming back. And then they showed if the guy would just let him go quickly, then he would have been.
We got
Yeah,
Amtrak's. You gotta watch the ops. You gotta pay attention to the ops. NFC North, all ops. We gotta know what they doing and what they can do. We gotta be ready, Amtrak's. Salute the beast by the pound.
Lions just turned to our ops like a couple of years ago.
Right, right. They never. They just came out of nowhere and became
Nope.
big op. They the big op now. They 10-1. And it should have probably lost the game they lost.
Oh my God, I think the
Lions
Lions
are very well coached and disciplined team. That's why we have to be well coached and disciplined.
very aggressive coaching,
Yeah, I mean,
but
woo.
man, if you don't bring the big boy pants with them, man, they're gonna blow you out. They're gonna take you
They're gonna
out quick.
punish you. I agree. They'll punish you. I
So
completely agree. They'll punish you.
yeah, they'll put. I mean, people get mad at them for blowing teams out. I'm like, look, if you can't stop them, I don't got no sympathy for you. I'm gonna look at you and laugh like everybody else. Look at them. They get blown out the water because they can't stop the Lions. And I just think that if 18 wants to go in there and beat them, if you want to beat the Lions, you're gonna have to play sound football. You can't be playing with
Brenda
all this.
shouting out your son.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's Vinny. Come here. Come here. You play the game? Yeah. All right, all right, all right. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Let me bring my water real quick so he can.
He said, "Oh, Marvin said, honestly, I thought when the score was 24-10, I didn't feel like we were winning. We talk about the Samuel. What up, sir? We talk about the Samuel kickoff, but Love nearly threw 3 picks. Oh yeah, he dialed in. I see he dialed in. That's what I'm talking about, Marvin. Is the 3 picks that could have been. Love got to protect the football, bro. Love has to protect the football. It's imperative for him to protect the football. That could be the difference between us going to the Super Bowl and going home early. Love. Love is the key,
But also like how
figuratively and literally.
I just like how they mixed in more run. I think more when it
I think
gets
we're a
cold.
more I think we're a more run dominant team right now. And I think Wilson should get some more touches. Wilson is dynamic, bro. I was
Hey,
telling y'all since pre Wilson is dynamic. I'm telling y'all, he got some game.
you said this. You said this preseason, so I'll give you more credit. You said it's
Yeah,
pre.
man. Wilson, bro. We got a nice 1-2 punch, even though it's mostly Jacobs. But I'm telling you, Wilson ain't no slouch.
No,
He's
he
definitely not no slouch.
they kept. I remember they actually kept him from. They put him they let him go, but they put him on the practice squad. They kept
Right,
him this year because they like look, we want to keep you. We want you
right.
to be the backup, and then like they cut it. They even let they put AJ Dillon on
Dylan,
his
yep,
reserve, him the backup, and then Marshawn Lloyd puts him in the backup. But then they had then they put Wilson back in the backup. So I mean, and then now Lloyd's hurt. I mean, not hurt, but some illness or something
right,
happened to him. And he's out for 4 more games. So we won't be seeing him for another 4 games. I don't know what it is they had,
right,
but Wilson has been a godsend.
right,
They already back too, but we need like you can't have Jacobs going like 30 carries a game. No, just that's too much. You need at least like 20 to 25. That's it.
right.
20, just money 20. And I just like how they
Oh, I
just
forgot about Marshawn Lloyd. Oh yeah, the third running back, the one we got in the
yeah.
drive. Yeah.
Yeah, he's I don't know, he's some illness. He's out for another 4 weeks. So I don't know
Okay.
what's going
But that's fine. Wilson, I mean, yeah, we good. We good. But what's your final words before we get up out of here, Bleach Report boss?
on. Well, they don't play until Thanksgiving, so I hope everybody have a good Thanksgiving. And I hope that I would like to see our tight end get more than one or two.
Yes.
I mean, you're absolutely right on that. I feel like that he's not getting enough targets. He is fast.
And
I want
it's not even just the speed, bro. He can block. He can run. He's a good route runner. If you just watch, dude, Kraft is cold. I'm telling y'all. I'm not just saying that because he on our team. If you watch Kraft, he is cold. If we were to emphasize Kraft, he would be like Travis Kelsey or any of these other elite tight ends. I'm telling you, Kraft is cold. You heard it here first. I'm standing on it. Kraft is a Pro Bowl tight end in the making. Go
in the
ahead,
making.
Bleach Report, ball.
So just other than that, I just hope that Dobbs is okay. Hope he'll probably be okay, but I don't think he's gonna play this Thursday. Probably out for a week or
Hey,
so.
Mr. 414 said is Musgrave out for the season?
No,
Okay.
no. He, like I said, he's working back from his injury too. So he'll. What's Scale say? He finished. Oh my god! Shots fired. Oh man.
Go ahead, Bleach Report, boss. My bad.
Oh man, like I said, I just want this team to just think about what we're saying today because, like I said, it's not just the day we're thinking about, not just the next game, but you trying to win a championship. You need somebody. You need something besides McKinney. McKinney's
Right.
been the best sign we had in a while since Charles Wilson and a free agent. He's been there. He's been playing for us. We need another person on this defense that can bring it. I'm not talking about Jair. We need someone on the defensive line that can just you got to
Right.
block this. You got to block this, otherwise it's gonna
That's
let
what
rest.
I'm saying. We don't have anybody like, hey, you gotta watch it, or it's gonna make the quarterback worry. We have nobody on the defensive line that a quarterback is worried about.
It's just too much of quarterback just stay in the pocket, look around like I'm gonna call my dad, I'm gonna call my
Right.
mama, and then look around, do my taxes, and then do a throw. Like, come on, we can't. We don't need to see that. So I can't wait for the Thursday. I want to see the Packers win. Tuesday, I can't wait for the Bucks playing against the Heat and get some rest. I just can't wait. I hope another good week of Wisconsin sports. Just hoping
Right.
everything goes.
Facts. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, appreciate you, Bleacher Report boss. All right, fam. Appreciate you tapping in. Hey, we got the Bucks game coming up, and you know how we do it. We'll be going live for that one too. So appreciate you, Bleacher Report boss.
See you Tuesday.
All right.
Tuesday.
Yep. All right, bro. Go. All right. Friends and family, we are here to celebrate a victory against one of our rivals, the San Francisco 49ers. Yes, they were down multiple stars, but we have to play who's in front of us. The Packers were able to win at Lambeau Field in front of friends and family 38-10, playing a great game. No turnovers on our side, but we caused 2 turnovers. Jacobs ran all over the vaunted 49ers defense, and it's on to the next. I'm proud of the way Packers are playing right now as far as winning these games. They're doing what they need to do to keep pace, and we do have to play all of the top teams again. Like I said, Vikings and Lions, also the Bears too. So maybe we'll make up some ground there, but regardless, we just got to keep winning, keep building. Miami will be a difficult test, especially if we don't have Jair Alexander, but I think we can rise to the occasion if we play smart football. So we'll see what happens, but I'm very proud of this team, and I do think we can be victorious playing smart football against the Miami Dolphins, and getting some form of pass rush is going to be imperative. Nonetheless, I'm happy about any win against the 49ers. I'm going to take it. Period. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. It helps other people find the content. Really appreciate y'all tapping in, showing support. The channel is growing. Hey, shout out to friends and family. Appreciate y'all. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic, Green Bay Packers trades, rumors, and news live edition, where we just got done discussing a good win at Lambeau Field against the 49ers, 38-10. Go Pack, go. Go.